So with that being said, because I'm seeing loads of people defending him, and I don't believe
I am defending. I'm one of
Hey,
them.
bro, I don't believe defending this manager is sticking up for the football club, because us as fans, we're the guys that keep the standard at this football club. When you look at other football clubs, it's the ultras, that hold the fucking managers and the players accountable. Obviously, people don't have a pair at Manchester United, so the fans are not holding this manager accountable. They should be holding the manager and the players accountable. This is what our voices are supposed to mean. So sitting here and make excuses for this manager, for me, is doing the club a disservice, bro. Because
No, but
there
then
should be pressure on
who has the
Ineos
biggest
to
control
fuck
though?
him off,
Fans
bro.
still have it.
No, fans do have it, because if all the fans decided that we want him out because this isn't good enough, Ineos would be forced to sack him. The same way, when these pricks were writing letters to keep Eric Ten Hag, they realized that, you know what, this is an easy way out for us, bro. We shouldn't be giving them an easy way out, Saeed. If you're Ruben Amorim, let me show you how ridiculous this is, You're Ruben Amorim right now, I'm Jim Ratcliffe, Tell me why you should be here in the summer. Tell me why.
Because I have
Based on what you've done at Manchester United,
I've not been allowed to have transfers.
Tell me why I should keep you.
Because I've not been allowed to have my own players through the door to allow me to implement my system better.
Does Arne Slot have his own players?
No, he doesn't.
Next one. All right, next one.
No, but then there's context to Arne Slot.
No, next one. Next one.
No,
bro,
there is. I'm not going past
this is how the meeting's gonna go. I'm Jim, bro. I'm Jim.
No. Arne Slot, to be fair,
I'm Jim, bro. These are the same players that finished 5th below Manchester United with Eric Ten Hag. The same players.
I'm not having an Arne Slot comparison.
It was the same players. Was it not the same? Did we not finish above this Liverpool team, Saeed?
Same players. Listen, it's the same
players.
All right,
cool. Next one then. What's the next?
Compared to United, it's not great.
Next one, please. Next one.
No, I think that's the main one.
Well, that's it. Well, then you're fucked, innit?
But the thing is, it still is a big one, though. It still is a big one. You got to remember, They brought him in, They brought him in knowing that they knew the situation. Ineos knew the situation was a bad
but so
situation.
did he.
No, of course he did. Of course he did. He was naive to take the job. That's why he said, I want to come in the summer. He knew that the situation at Man United was poor, but he probably looked at the bright lights and thought, you know what? There's money involved. I'm probably not going to get this opportunity again. I might as well take this job right now and then maybe look like the hero. That's full to him, innit? But it is what it is. That's
it's because he believed that he could do more than he showed.
Yeah, he could do more than he was showing.
There you go. So now he's getting a reality check, Saeed.
And the reality checks, bro. I've said it. Like, if he wants to be sacked tomorrow, 100%. I just think for me, the manager should be able to have a window, because you got to remember, a lot of these players are not his players, right? The situation with Ten Hag, by the way, is different because he had money to spend there.
So, what's the guy's name at Wolves?
Vitor Pereira,
Oh, he didn't have a preseason. He doesn't have his own players. Wolves were below us when Ruben Amorim took over. Now they're above us. Sell that to me.
I agree.
Why should I keep you?
Yeah. Now, 100%, I agree. He's shown that he's able to get results, you know what I mean, and whatnot. But I do believe, is that sustainable in the long term? I'm not sure. But for now, it is glaringly obvious that he has shown a change. He has shown an improvement, etc., etc. Like, it's there. It's evident to see.
You see this, Saeed? If you were understanding court, and I was cross-examining you, bro, you're going to jail, you know. I can't lie, because this ain't looking good.
No, I listen to me, I think it's dark, but I do believe if the standards are what you say they are, you say it's from the fan base, but if the standards are what you say they are, that should come from within the board. So if Ineos don't sack Amorim, if he doesn't win the Europa League, what do you then think of Ineos?
What I think of them is I believe they are losers, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
I believe they are losers. So they should sack him anyway. My thing is, Chelsea sacked Pochettino after finishing 6th, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I thought that was, it shocked me, but I thought it was a great decision. And not only did they finish 6th, but he was actually in very good form towards the end of the season, because they made up loads of ground at the end, because they were floundering in the middle of the season and they went on a really good run. And Pochettino could have said, you know what? It's clicked now. I found my formula. Like, we're on a roll now. We kind of ran out of ground, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, next season we can do a bit better. Like, I found it now. I found my formula. I found the career inverting. I found it now. Do you know what I'm saying? I know how to kind of get a tune out of these players. And they still sacked him. Do you know what I mean? We're not even on good form right now.
No, I agree.
What I'm saying? And we're losing. It's not like we're losing, but we're going down with a fight. we're getting turned over, bro.
Turned over, yeah. This is abysmal. But the reason why I say it's not down to fans to build standards. It's down to the ownership in the end of the day, yeah. And here's why: really and truly, they shouldn't really care what the fans think to make a decision. If they are the footballing people, they make that decision whether fans don't like it or not.
Yes,
They
I know.
are the
Yes, I
football
know.
people.
Yes,
They
I
are the
know,
ones that
Saeed.
set the standards.
Yes,
Whether
yes,
there's
I
a
know.
riot or not. Go on.
Yes, I know, Saeed. The reason why is because yes, they should uphold certain standards, but also as fans, because it's our team, bro, we should force them to make decisions that
Wow.
even if they're not, because that's the whole point of ultras, bro. When them man got their white handkerchiefs out at Real Madrid, it's curtains for you, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, if Mbappe didn't turn his form around, he was gone, you know, because the ultras wanted him out. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he didn't start scoring goals, he would have been cooked, bro. Like,
But you
this
know
is
this
what you
United
do.
families, they don't do that though. There is
No,
to
but
back
they
the manager
should, bro.
regardless.
But there's a culture
Yeah.
and a negative culture that's been built, because it's
I
like
agree.
these man, a lot of these man are
Mm.
Silent Ferguson era Man United fans. So because
Facts.
of that, you're trust fund babies. You don't know what it's like to ever be in struggles, bro. Because Silent Ferguson was the manager from before I was born. So I was born into that, and that's all I know. Do you get it? So a lot of men have only ever seen one way to support the football club. Because in their head, it's like support the manager. But no, the manager was Silent Ferguson. He earned that support. So we weren't backing him blindly because when Silent Ferguson wasn't winning leagues some of the years and there were questionable things, the fans did question him, bro. There was loads of times where people were like, right, is he getting too old? Has he stayed too long?
It's a start
You
to
know what I
lose.
mean? No, there was that
Especially
conversation.
that period when Mourinho came in and whatnot,
Precisely. There was that conversation, bro, and he turned it around. He showed there's still, you know what I mean? There's still fight. But the point is, he was questioned. So how come we can question him, but all of a sudden these new fans are like, you can't question any managers, bro? Where does that come from?
Yep.
Where does that come from? That's a new thing, bro. And that's only come as the standards have lessened and lessened. And it's up to us to uphold these standards, bro. Because at the end of the day, Ineos are looking at building a new stadium, bro. Who they gonna fill the new stadium with? The fans.
No, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So you're more important than you actually realize because you're the guys that are gonna sit down, and you're gonna watch the games. You're the guys that are gonna buy the merchandise. You are the guys that's gonna pay for whatever you're gonna pay for. So you are important. Like if you're not fucking happy, then it matters. Imagine if all the subs on our channel, we're bringing on a guest, and nobody likes them. They can't stay.
Yeah.
You know, because no one's gonna watch the show. They gotta go. Do you know what I'm saying? The people dictate what's good and what's not, bro.
Yeah, the people dictate. No, I get that, but I still believe though it's the wrong mindset and the wrong kind of mentality to have as a big football club though. Like
what is the wrong
when you look at
mentality?
when you look at Bayern Munich,
referring to?
you look at all these clubs, Juventus. Yes, cool. I don't really see like them man having really too much of a let's say of a say after a sign has been happening. Say they're not happy with an appointment. It just gets done.
Brother, Juventus, but Juventus fans wanted Motta hung from the top of the stadium.
No, but what I'm saying is when things get done, there's no uproar about it. What I'm trying to say, basically. Like at United, it seems to be, it always gets to the point now where the fans go against each other. We see protests, we see this, that, the other. It gets to a situation where it's like, bro, do something. You see what I'm trying to say, Rants? We don't get to a situation where shit just happens, bro.
No, you're right. The owners need to also
so if
set
Amrin's
the
getting
standard. They need to, the owners need to set the standard, and say, yo, this is our parameters. If you don't meet this, you're gone. You fans deal with it, bro. That's what they do at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But Chelsea have a different culture to us. But this is why Chelsea will win more than us. Because Chelsea have a winning culture. Man United have lost that somewhere because they've tied their culture to a person. Do you get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be tied to a person. It should be tied to an idea. This is why, even though Roman's gone, Chelsea are still as ruthless as when Roman was there, bro. Like they still sack, bro. But Roman started it.
Yeah.
And they still behave like Roman's there because the fans now demand it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The fans demand it now because Roman set the precedent that, yo, this is how we run as a football club. So even though now it's Todd, it doesn't matter. As soon as Chelsea fans are booing and hissing, bro, if you're a manager, you're in trouble.
No, I agree. Yeah.
You're in trouble. But the
But
fans, the fans, it's the fans
no, I
side.
agree. My thing is like, if there isn't a expectation of the board sacking the manager, then
Yeah.
all of us then are in unison that this board ain't fit for purpose. My preference is to keep the manager, but my preference is the board to say, you know what, we've made a decision and this is what's happening. You get what I'm trying to say? Rather than dilly-dallying around as a situation, then waiting wherever you wait to, and then you sack him too late. You feel me? So that's my kind of hunch with it. Is like, yo, have you got like a idea? Have you got like a
Yeah,
plan?
that
Indecision
indecision is poor leadership, and also
yes,
it makes the fans doubt them because it comes across that they don't know what they're doing. I get that.
exactly.
You're allowed to,
So
you're allowed to say that, but you're
yeah,
allowed to say that, yo, this manager's failing. He don't
yeah,
deserve to be here. That's what I've been saying. Do you know what I'm
100%.
saying?
I do. I
And
disagree with you.
if
No,
they don't sack him, I
yeah.
lose respect for them.
I don't think it's like the
That's
Ten
where
Hag
I am.
situation though. You see, the Ten Hag situation was like, oh, but he's won 2 trophies. He's done this. He's done that. You know, give him time. Like there was
Ten Hag had a choice. He had a case though. Ten Hag,
he had a case. This one, Amra doesn't really have a case.
no case.
Like, what? Look what I've just given you. And I'm
Yeah,
like
there's
saying to
nothing.
you, Amra should have time.
But
You know,
this is
for
how,
the year.
yeah, a billionaire should be sitting down and talking to this brother.